I noticed something that feels uncomfortable to say out loud. We keep saying kids have it easier than we did. More technology, more information, more opportunities, more flexibility. From the outside, it looks like abundance. But when I actually watch them, it doesn't feel like freedom. It feels like management. We talk about how much kids have access to now, but we don't talk about what that access costs. Every tool that helps them also watches them. Every platform that connects them also records them. Every system that supports them also evaluates them. Nothing is neutral anymore. Their schedules are fuller than ours ever were. Their days are broken into pieces and supervised from the moment they wake up to the moment they fall asleep. Even their downtime is structured. Even their fun is measured. Even their mistakes are documented. And then we act surprised when they seem anxious, distracted, or unmotivated. We gave them more tools. We took away more space. We tell them they can be anything, but we script how they're supposed to get there. We say they should speak up, but only in the right way. We encourage expression, but punish the wrong words. We want honesty, as long as it matches approved language. So they learn early that thinking out loud is risky. Not illegal, just expensive. Say the wrong thing on the way to figuring out what you believe, and it sticks. Screenshots last longer than apologies. Context disappears faster than intention. Being unfinished is dangerous when everything is permanent. So they adapt. They don't stop thinking. They stop sharing. They repeat phrases that feel safe. They stay quiet when they're unsure. They choose sides quickly, not because they're convinced, but because neutrality feels suspicious. And then we call them fragile. We say they can't handle disagreement, that they're too sensitive, that they don't have resilience. But resilience grows in spaces where mistakes don't become identities. We didn't give them that. We built systems that optimize for safety, predictability, and efficiency. Then we asked why curiosity faded. Intrinsic motivation doesn't survive constant monitoring. Creativity doesn't thrive when every move is prejudged. We didn't just structure their schedules. We structured their thinking. We filled their time with productivity and called it opportunity. We removed boredom and called it progress. We replaced wondering with guidance and then wondered why they don't know where to go on their own. We say kids don't play outside anymore. We made it unsafe, scheduled, supervised, and rare. We say kids are addicted to screens. We built a world where screens are the safest place to exist without being corrected. We say kids don't talk. We train them to be careful. And then we blame them for adapting well. What gets missed in all this is that the kids are doing exactly what we taught them to do. They learn that being evaluated is constant, that silence is safer than uncertainty, that efficiency matters more than exploration, that freedom exists only inside defined boundaries. So they comply. And from the outside, compliance looks like apathy. But it isn't. It's self-protection. We didn't raise a generation that can't think. We raised one that learned when not to speak. And then we blame them for the quiet. This isn't about nostalgia. It's not about going backward. It's not about pretending the world is simpler than it is. It's about admitting something we don't like to admit. A lot of the problems we assign to kids were created by adults trying to optimize everything. We optimized time until there was none left. We optimized safety until risk became failure. We optimized outcomes until curiosity became inefficient. Every year we gain tools that promise to save time, and every year we feel more rushed. Every system that removes friction also removes choice. And our kids have lived inside that reality their entire lives. They don't remember a world without it. So when we say they have it easy, what we really mean is that they've never known space. Space to be bored, space to be wrong, space to think without an audience, space to try something without declaring who they are. Freedom isn't the absence of rules. It's the presence of room. Room to decide, room to recover, room to change your mind. If we want kids who think critically, speak honestly, and take responsibility, we have to give them places where those things don't come with penalties attached. That doesn't mean less structure. It means more trust. And that's the hard part. Because trusting kids requires trusting ourselves to let go of control, to tolerate mess, to allow inefficiency, to watch someone struggle without stepping in immediately. It's easier to blame kids than to admit that the systems we build don't leave much room to breathe. But I noticed something. Kids aren't broken. They're responding. And if we're brave enough to stop blaming them, we might finally start fixing the part that actually needs attention. It's just something I noticed.